Good morning, Britain. Boris was bamboozled and Rishi said, let them die. Murray is going to overshadow everything. That 20-point lead that perhaps doing a big tax giveaway line will be all over together, isn't it?
It's dividing opinions in the next volume.
Yeah.
And it's so insensitive.
Yeah.
Not saying immediately.
Well,
there is absolutely zero evidence whether Rishi Sunak thought it would be OK to just let people die, saying it would be before the COVID inquiry.
Everybody else is going to come forward.
Yeah. No
because
doubt.
they can't categorically or won't. Herd immunity is one thing. Let people die.
Yeah, I can't say, but what we know about
lack of science after
so did I,
my
as early as I could.
The Prime Minister gave up science when he was 15, so, yeah, around O-level time. The point is Patrick Vallance was qualified.
I think so.
We don't pay them as you might expect.
But look,
Brexit Prime Minister, not the pandemic. I was actually surprised that Nigel Farage was not more enthusiastic. Tetchy,
no, I think
guy who campaigned exactly produced a litany of benefits when he was asked on the.
Nigel likes his food. Let's born in Bristol.
Isn't she?
Incredibly entertaining. I think if you're going to challenge people, that's don't you?
Yeah.
She's holding a fire and she's going to choose a moment.
No, but I agree with you, Susanna. If you're going to say something,
not do it.
Would you have done the castle?
Things you've... No, I couldn't. No. I couldn't. No.
So when you do go in a couple of years, we know you're...
What's he got into him today?
Do you know what? It might be right. It might be 1.5 million. I mean, if they ever came at you with that kind of money, Andrew, you couldn't say Cameron is now earning in the House of Lords.
He's taken a huge pay cut.
How did you feel watching the... I think that's a clear indication. They said, honestly, we just want to... Good morning, everybody. Just gone 6 o'clock.
Hiya.
Well, I wonder whether the COVID inquiry...
Question of the morning, isn't it?
...is trying to achieve, is trying to, tackle that in the autumn statement, which is tomorrow, while the Daily Mirror reports this absolutely devastating line...
Let them die.
...from Sir Patrick Vallance yesterday, that apparently he said, let people die.
In a few days, when he gives evidence himself.
Yes, exactly, and they're not confirming or denying it right now. They're going to say, well, leave it to Rishi when he stands in front of the COVID inquiry.
They're also, he's also, of course, saying that Boris, the Prime Minister of the day then, was, quote, bamboozled by the science. And he said he was constantly putting his head in his hands. Just couldn't understand what was being explained to him. And it had to be, according to Mr Vallance again, had to be explained and explained and explained. The
most recognisable figures of the pandemic is going to give evidence to the COVID inquiry. His appearance comes a day after the former Chief Scientific Advisor, Sir Patrick Vallance, said Boris Johnson bamboozled by any scientific data presented to him during the pandemic.
Sir Patrick told the inquiry that scientists weren't aware of Rishi Sunak's Eat Out to Help Out scheme. This is another little bombshell, until it was actually happening. And that the scheme almost certainly drove a second wave of COVID cases in the UK. Well, our political correspondent...
I'll tell you what time it is. It's time for Billy Porter.
You look incredible. You look...
And authenticity.
Left for you to win.
3 minutes past 8. Laura, give us the weather.
What is the story that you want this album to tell? Because
time later, I'm back. And after a while...
And he went through exactly the same process as you did. And, oh, the relief.
Oh, my jewelry's falling.
Song?
Yes.
For the film you've just done with Luke Evans, who was in